There we go. Good morning, everybody. So I tried this once with my camera that I've got, and it really sucks compared to the iPhone camera, so I figured, screw it, I'm gonna just use this. So we're gonna redo this one, and I'm gonna have to reintroduce myself. My name is Matt. Very nice to meet all of you, or Matthew, whatever you call me. I have many names. I have many nicknames and been given to me over the years by monks and priests alike. So I'm on my way to work right now. But that's gonna come next. So I'm an aspiring stand-up comedian, you know, and with that comes you know, having to have the element of being able to think on your feet, which I can kind of semi do. But I do need practice with it, and you know, making videos obviously kind of goes hand in hand with that, in the sense that this is really all off the dome. I almost ran over a biker. This is all off the dome, off the top of the cranium, you know, just trying to see what kind of comes out of my mouth. So we're just gonna kind of ramble. Hopefully these are gonna be entertaining. You know, I'm sure that they'll get better as I get better with this, you know, practice, be better at storytelling, kind of going off on tangents, being interesting, you know, all that jazz. So I'm driving on my way to work right now, and I figured I can name these On the Way to Work. And in that, I am on my way to work. I live in Florida. It's interesting here. It's very flat, very hot and humid. Can't specifically say I'm a fan of it. I'm from Philadelphia originally, and that's something I kind of miss. But, you know, the bits and pieces. Weather primarily, you know, just the changing of the seasons. You know, the idea that life isn't stagnant, and that it's not humid, and that there's not sprinklers with reclaimed water. But, you know, that's kind of, we're gonna put the window down here. It's nice. You know, I like to drive with my windows up because I like to think, you know, you save gas that way, and I'll just sweat my ass off, and I'll just, that'll be the trade-off. It's just, I'll be uncomfortable, but I'll save money, and by the end of the car ride, I'm gonna come out looking like I'm in a sweatshop. But you know what? That 75 cents is in my pocket. So I'm gonna go buy a piece of candy looking like shit, and you guys won't, because you're all nice looking because your air was on. Yeah. I got an AC van in front of me, an air conditioning service van, Harry's air conditioning service van. I wonder if Harry knows how his boys are doing. Air conditioning seems like something I wouldn't have mind doing. I used to work in fire alarms. That was fun. That was probably, out of all the jobs I've had, that was definitely my most favorite. And it's because of the problem-solving aspect, you know? The idea that in this entire system, there is one tiny little problem that I can't see yet, and with the right tools, I can find out what I need to do. And so I love problem-solving, you know? That's why fire alarms rung. Nothing really burns greater than my passion for fire alarms. Much like the hot burning of the fires that I prevent with the installation of my fire alarm systems. Speeding fines double when workers present. We got to be careful with that. It's funny. I should see that. I'm trying to make a bumper sticker that says speeding fines double when fascist pigs present. So, you know, as soon as I got that up and running, you know, I'll show you guys that, because I'm gonna make you guys my project. You know, whoever really wants to watch this train wreck, this decline of a human being. It's funny because I can only see my head on the steering wheel, so it looks like I'm just kind of like a floating. Bear with me, people. Okay, this is all. It's all, you know, I'm gonna try to make it fun. You know, I'll do what I can, because I do want to be entertaining. I do. You know, I'm not just gonna sit here making weird ass noises. Gonna try to, you know, I'll tell some stories. We'll dig deep into my past. Dig deep, find out what are the building blocks that really makes me into an automobile worth driving. You know. Because if I gotta hop into my brain every day and drive my ass to work mentally, you know, like Cranium Command, Cranium Command at Epcot. I think they still got that. The Wonders of Life thing, I think it was in. I was raised on Disney. That's one of the reasons I moved down here to Florida, because it was just the next logical step. I had a place here, lose my mind in Philly, so I figured, screw it. I'm a post up here in Florida. I'll tell you, great decision. Fantastic. Enjoyed it. Still am. Would like to leave. You have no idea. I've got too many eggs and too many baskets, though. That's really what my thing is. And you can't leave before your eggs are hatched. If you try leaving before your eggs are hatched, people are going to look at your eggs being like, did you hatch these chickens early? What are you talking? Well, their beaks aren't developed yet. Your chickens don't have any beaks. And that's what happens when you don't, if you try to bring your chickens home early without hatching them. It's sad. So we're almost at Heather's house. I gotta pick up Heather before I go to work every day. That's cool though, you know, because she gets to hear all the bullshit that I do the day after work, because she's the first person I see that I feel like talking to, you know. Sometimes I just listen. I tend to be a listener sometimes, especially early in the morning, you know, because I'm not always with it. Not always on my feetsies, my footsie pajamas. What's this? This is a little sign. It says divorce. $59? That's it for a divorce? That's easy. It's got a little gavel picture too, but it's white and red, so it's kind of weird that it would be white and red. Why? I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking that. Central Florida Pipeline. I'm wondering what's happening here. They're building some crazy looking shit here. They got giant silos and everything. I think it's probably a water reclamation facility. We got a lot of those here. A lot of water reclaiming that has to be done because you know, it's filthy and we don't want to pay to do it properly. So you know what? We only do it halfway. I just had a really bad infection in my elbow that I got from falling into some reclaimed water, elbow first. Alright, guys, I'm going to be making the turn to Heather's house, so we're going to have to cut this shorter than the last one was. But, you know, I like this one better. You know, it kind of looks nicer. It's a nice look. So, slow your roll, bro. So, you know what? We're going to continue this train wreck tomorrow. I'll see you then.